Thank God. I can keep on eating these chips.
True na. Here, hog on these while I tell you guys what the new KTM 390 adventure is all about. Okay, so this bike came to dealerships somewhere around February. But just as we are recording this, KTM has sent out the press release saying that the bike has been launched. And it now costs around 6,500 more than the 2021 model. But there are a few changes to it. So the most obvious change here is the new paint scheme inspired by KTM's MotoGP missile. And boy does it look good. But there's more to the new 390 adventure. KTM has added 2 modes for the traction control system and has even strengthened the alloy wheels. Okay, so I'm not going to be testing the reinforced wheels on this one because dost ki bike hai. Instead, what I'll be focusing on is the new improved electronics package on this bike. You see, the 2 mode traction control on this bike doesn't really make a difference on the tarmac. Where this system really shines is when you head off-roading. Once in the off-road mode, the system allows you to slide the rear for a bit before intervening. And that intervention is really smooth and you won't notice any difference. But the best bet for the seasoned rider is to have the system completely off. The jazzy electronics on this bike is the best bet in the segment. However, for 2022 model, what we would really like to see is... Okay, so what you see here isn't the stock sprocket. My friend went on to replace the 45 teeth unit with a 47 one. Why? Not only does the shorter final drive make this bike exciting off the line and livelier at lower revs, but it also makes it a friendlier motorcycle and easier to live with. So you don't need to really work the gearbox as much, and there's ample drive available from as low as 2500 RPM, making this bike easier to live with. And the real impact of this can be seen in our roll-on acceleration figures. You see, the bike has become a lot more tractable and commuting with this has become a lot easier. Now you might think that the larger sprocket has compromised its touring abilities, right? No, because with its larger sprocket, it holds speed of 110 to 120 km per hour more effortlessly, and gaining back lost momentum doesn't require a downshift. Things also seem a little more calm, and that should equate to better fuel efficiency as well. More so, there's always enough power on tap for those quick overtakes on the highway. You see, the poor bottom end performance of this bike can be fixed for Rs 4,600 with this aftermarket sprocket. However, what can't be fixed is the suspension. This bike badly needs an adjustable suspension. Okay, we are not complaining about the suspension travel. What it really needs is a pliant and absorbent setup for our bad roads. Also, the engine vibrations could have been contained much better. Well, we aren't really expecting Honda levels of refinement, but if it could have matched the NVH levels of the 390 Duke, it would have been a welcome change. Okay, so with the new 390 Adventure, there's no real gains in terms of the electronics on offer. However, if you were to buy this bike, we would suggest kitting it out with the 47 tooth sprocket to get most of this motorcycle. However, with Royal Enfield and Hero brewing up something adventurous for 2023, should you be really getting this bike now? Well, if you're a KTM loyalist, then yes. But if it were to us, we would suggest hold on to this plan.